Hey everyone, welcome to another video on my true self, which is aimed at looking at the darker parts of ourselves, bringing them into awareness so that we can feel more authentically ourselves and, more confident in our own skin. So today's thought of the day is around the idea of normal and how much suffering this really creates for us. A lot of the time, I think I've spoken about this before, but we tend to have a lot of boxes and labels and constructs in society that we live in. And often that can mean, on one end of the scale it's this, and on the other end of the scale it's that. And if we don't fit into one of those two boxes, we tend to have a lot of anxiety or feel like there's something wrong with us. And it makes us live in a lot of self-doubt, and we struggle to really be who we are because of this. And the idea of the word normal tends to perpetuate this problem. And most of the time it's that we are always striving for this normal, because many of us aren't. And that's the point. No one is really normal. There is no normal. But the idea that there is a normal often gets in the way of so much of our happiness and allowing us to just be who we are. For example, we tend to have an idea of what the normal family structure should be, how that should look and how it should be. And often many of us don't have that structure, or our family doesn't represent that. However, the striving for it to look a certain way, or the fact that it isn't, is this constant battle of wishing it looked a certain way, but realizing that it's not that, and going back and forth of every time wishing it was a certain way and then experiencing that it's not, and having this internal battle of why isn't my family normal? Or it might be something within yourself of feeling normal, feeling like everyone else. And I spoke about this in another video, but we may feel that we don't fit in with a group of people who we are seeing as normal people, and because we may not feel or connect with these people, we start to think, why am I not normal? What's wrong with me? And the thing is that this idea of normal is usually the thing that creates such pain and suffering. Often we miss the greatest part, which is there is no normal, and often our experience is unique to us, and that's what makes us us. That's the cards, the hand that we've been dealt, that allows us to be so authentically ourselves. It might be a bizarre family. It might be, that you don't have a normal job. It might be, you've had these experiences that aren't this normal, but that's what creates you. That's what makes you so authentically you and unique. And you wouldn't be you with those qualities if you didn't have those set experiences. So often we are looking at our lives from the wrong perspective. We are often looking at resisting what they are rather than fully accepting that is what it is, and that is what has allowed us to be who we are. And that is why we are never like anyone else, because we've all actually got these different parts that aren't normal, but our idea of normal is the thing that robs us of the happiness and the ability to really embrace everything about ourselves that's unique. So if you find that you struggle with trying to meet this normal and recognizing that it doesn't show up in your life very often, good. Look at those things and think, who would I be if this was different? Who would I be if this situation was normal, as I'm always looking for? What is it that I've actually gained from my situation looking this way? And I guarantee when we start asking those more empowering questions, we start to really accept our experience and what we've been dealt as a good thing. no one has this normal, and like I said, it's a concept that gets us stuck and resisting our own authentic self, our own life that we've been dealt. And when we notice and accept that, we feel a sense of liberation of, oh, we can let go of trying to chase that normal. This is how it is, and this is why I am like I am. And there's something so liberating and freeing in that moment of giving up this chasing of normal. And we all tend to do it. We all feel like we need this normal. We compare to a said normal, but it robs us of our happiness and our ability to be present and accept ourselves truly as we are for what we've been handed and what our life has looked like. So know that there is no real normal, and that what you experience is uniquely you. It has created you. And when we can accept that for what it is in a positive way, then we start to just feel such joy, rather than like we've been robbed of something, like we are constantly wishing something was different. So anyway, I hope this video has been useful, and if you have any queries, please reach out to me, send me a message. Otherwise, I hope you are all having a lovely day.